morning, everyone, and welcome back for this next installation in the series on sourcing and finding great investment properties. Just to quickly recap some of the things we talked about in the series so far, the first was to make sure you establish very strict criteria for what you're looking for, so then you can then better communicate it to others or have a better idea of what you're looking for. The next thing was to start looking for properties yourself and going direct to owner. The second tip was how to more effectively use the portals like Rightmove and Zoopla. Third tip was to use estate agents and letting agents, and again, sort of with some key insights on how to use them more effectively than your average person. And lastly, today, I'm here to talk to you about the fourth and final way that you can source some potentially great investment properties for yourself. So a lot of people use sourcing agents. Now, the thing with sourcing agents is, as with everything in life, there are sourcing agents and then there are sourcing agents. So the key, if you are using somebody else, if you're paying somebody else to source properties for you, please make sure you do due diligence on them. Get testimonials from former clients, make sure you interrogate their numbers, you ask questions about all of the assumptions that they're making when they send you financial details, because so many agents will package a deal in a way that makes it look amazing on the face of it, but when you start actually digging into the details, it erodes away at the ROI, at the profit, at the projected expenses, or there's just a lot more unpredictability or a lot more hidden sometimes than might be obvious from the paperwork that they send you. So if you do decide to use sourcing agents, please make sure you do thorough due diligence on them, as you do with pretty much anyone you're going to work with or spend and invest a lot of money with. And as I said, some key tips on how to vet them. This isn't exhaustive, but some key things that you want to make sure that you do is, first and foremost, make sure you get some testimonials or you talk to some live people who have actually worked with them and been with them for some time, so they can give you a very honest and candid insight into what they were like. Secondly, like I said, interrogate their numbers, ask questions, don't assume anything. Make sure you understand all of the assumptions that they've made, all of the things that are indicative numbers and all of the numbers that are concrete numbers. Make sure you have a firm idea, and then also just sort of ask around, do some Googling, see if their name comes up in the media, positive or negative. Just make sure you have as much information as you possibly can before you give them a dime. There are a lot of people out there who take advantage of people who want somebody else to do the sourcing for them. So before you go down this route, just do your due diligence, vet them, find out as much information as you possibly can before you give them a penny. To be honest, of the 4 ways of sourcing properties, this is probably my least advised. We've never worked with sourcing agents, and I've yet to hear of a good experience of somebody working with a sourcing agent, but of course there are exceptions. So this isn't to tar everyone with the same brush, but it's just to say be very, very careful who you decide to work with and how you work with them. So that's it. I will come back again next week with a final tip to just wrap things up and a couple of extra bonuses for how to find and source great investment properties. So I'll look forward to seeing you then. And of course, as with everything, if you found this video really valuable, please share it, subscribe to the channel, and you'll get updates on when there are new videos posted. And I'll look forward to speaking to you next time. Bye!